As a true start to the year, January was a busy month for my JRPG time, and I loved every second of it. My most anticipated JRPG is out. I tried some demos and experiences I've been meaning to try for a while, and I played a lot of smaller experiences too. In the times I'd usually mindlessly scroll through my phone, that means I've been playing more games than ever. All this playtime has meant I'm a little backed up on content I need to finish for the channel at the moment, but it's nonetheless been great to dive into as many things as possible, and since the main point of having this channel is to share what I'm enjoying, I'm excited to talk about as much as I can in this video. So with that, I hope you're all having a good start to the year so far, and let's get right into the JRPGs I played in January. In what is probably no surprise to many of you, I've been loving Atelier Ryza 2 so much ever since it came out late January, and the way I binged 20 hours of it over 2 days when I first got it made me sure this was my JRPG of the month, as it's truly mastered the game flow of Atelier. Every part of it flows so well into the next, from how using mechanics opens up more story events to how those events lead you to go and create more items, along with how fun its new ruins are to explore with all the new mechanics they bring. And it's been an absolute treat to explore and discover this world, along with more about Ryza that this deeper Atelier experience has made me feel like I've really been able to do. When I started drafting this video, I was in the 3rd ruin, but I actually managed to finish it the other day, which is part of the reason why this video is a little late, but it does mean my review shouldn't be too far off. I'll save talking more about my Ryza 2 experience until then, but I hope many of you guys are enjoying the exploration and fun alchemy and combat in this new Atelier too, and I look forward to hearing how you guys are enjoying it in the comments. Despite the fact Ryza 2 was my main focus for January, there was a lot of time before it came out, and in that time, a demo was both announced and released for Ys 9, another game that I'm excited for, although as I was making this video, I realized I missed the date for it, which probably means I won't get to it for a bit, hopefully when it releases on Switch later this year. In any case, I was excited to give the demo a try on PS4, and I'm pleased to say I enjoyed its gameplay for all the reasons I wanted to try it. The different ways to explore, like flying and scaling walls, was really fun to play with, and the action gameplay felt as slick as I remembered from 8, except with better graphics that make it look even better. I also felt like I was able to enjoy the combat more after getting into the swing of things thanks to playing Memories of Celceta last year that kept the importance of dodging and dashing fresh in my mind, and while I'm sure I have more to learn about the system if I ever play the full game, it was nice to feel that sense of familiarity while having it look better than ever, and while it only gave 10 minutes to explore its 2 areas, the bosses hidden within them were as satisfying as they should be, and with the different skills and attack style of each character, the demo certainly did its job of getting me excited to play with everyone in the full game sometime. If you've picked it up, feel free to let me know how you're enjoying it in the comments, and from what I've seen so far, I hope it's as good as it looks, and I look forward to playing it sometime in the future, hopefully later this year, as it's a lot of fun to explore its big new ruins too. Another demo I finally got around to playing was Bravely Default 2, which included taking a look at its first demo, the developer's video of how they've improved on the game since, and then the final one to see those improvements in action. And while the final demo was rightfully the better one of the two, I already knew I wanted to play the full game after I tried the first one after seeing how interesting its class system was and playing with the enjoyable Brave and Default system in challenging battles. That first demo really did provide a challenge in that I died multiple times, which made me have to think more about how I was playing, which sounds like what the developers wanted that demo to do. But the final demo was a more pleasant demo experience that I only played a little of, as it confirmed that I liked what I played before, even when battles were more manageable. And the cute art style and voice acting has me excited to see more of that when I play the full game, whenever that ends up being. I did realize as making this video and thinking about my February JRPG plans that I've now played demos for everything I wanted to play this month, and can say that I probably won't be picking up Bravely Default 2, as I want to play Persona 5 Strikers that little bit more, but I know I want to try 2 along with finally getting to the first one, as the class system seems really enjoyable, so I'll be curious to hear what everyone ends up choosing when the time comes later this month. I'd be interested to hear your thoughts on the demo in the comments too, particularly the first one if anyone tried it, as I think it's a pretty different experience from the final one, and I hope this game lives up to expectations, as I'm sure fans of the first one are excited to see the series continue with a second entry. There was one more thing I finished in January that was a bigger experience, and that was 7 Nights Time Wanderer, which I finished a little after the new year started, and ended up being surprised how much I liked it, even with all of its imperfections. I even ended up shedding a tear at its ending, as in spite of its many localization problems, I still found myself attached to its main characters, and the experience kept me interested throughout as the story unfolded, and I got to play with more of its unique mechanics, so ultimately, I look back on my experience fondly as a game I'm glad surpassed my expectations. I am currently working on a review for it. It's just been put back a little bit since I'm focusing on getting my Ryza 2 related content out first, including this video. But I'll have much more to say about it soon, so I hope you can look forward to that and hearing more about what this unique Korean take on the JRPG genre has to offer. During January, there were a few announcements of some smartphone events that would naturally pique my interest as they related to series I love, and partnered with the fact I'm trying to substitute my mindless phone scrolling time with games whenever I catch myself doing it, it was the perfect way to get me back into playing these smaller experiences and seeing different takes on games I already love. I tried a Japanese one I've been interested in before called Blue Oath, as it had an Atelier Ryza event that got me in once its Twitter showed a video of the synthesis system in the game. However, I'm a long way off of actually getting to that, as it seems you have to be rank 20 to view the Ryza content, and I'm unfortunately only rank 3 and playing casually, so there's a chance I'll just end up watching this content on YouTube. Similarly, I jumped into Genshin Impact for a bit to try out the Dragonspine area that I've been wanting to see, as I haven't seen any real snow this winter, and quickly found my characters weren't prepared for the snow and had to dash out, but I was still happy I could take a look at it, and I'm hoping to maybe check out the Lancet event this month, as it's a game that sure is pretty to look at. Finally, I did also download Dragalia Lost to prepare for the current Persona 5 Strikers collaboration that I've been having a lot of fun with this month that I'll have to talk about more in the next one. And while I didn't play much in January other than downloading the game again, I'd already recommend it to anyone who likes both the writing of Dragalia Lost and those who want an earlier look at some of the themes we can expect from Strikers when it comes out. And since the event is on until the 12th, hopefully I can get this up before then, and hopefully some of you guys can get in before it's done. It's been really nice substituting my social media time in this way, and since I've finally gotten over my addiction to Bang Dream and Project Sekai, it's also been really nice to find a place for these smaller experiences in a more casual and healthy way as someone who puts a bigger priority on console games. I'm looking forward to checking out more experiences in this section of JRPGs I played in future if I keep having this be part of my gaming time, and will be curious to hear about any smaller experiences you guys jumped into throughout the day too. Two of my most anticipated games for this year come out in February in the forms of Ys 9 and Persona 5 Strikers. As I've already mentioned, I'm likely going to be saving Ys 9 for when the Switch version comes out, as I've only just finished Ryza 2, so I'll likely be making my main focus for February Persona 5 Strikers, which is totally fine as I'm super excited to play it. I'm also already playing that Dragalia Lost Strikers event that has been fun and has surprisingly more story than I expected, and while I'm yet to try that big raid that seems to be the core of this event, it's been a nice warm-up to reignite my excitement for this action Persona experience, and the fact I had good luck in some of my gachas and have gotten Arsene, An, and Joker into my party gives me hope that it's a good sign that we can expect good things from the console game as well. Other than that, as usual, I'm backed up on video ideas, so I'll definitely be taking some time to finish all the reviews I want to put out. Between that, I may jump into the original Atelier Ryza again, as Ryza 2 made me want to go back and see all of its events before getting every single one I can get in that as well. But all in all, it's been a good start to the JRPG year so far, and with good experiences like the ones I talked about to look forward to, along with more coming out later this year, I couldn't feel more excited for the games coming up and the videos I'll be making soon. So I hope you guys had a great start to the gaming year too, and I hope everyone continues to enjoy another great year of playing JRPGs. Thank you for watching this video. Let me know in the comments below what you played in January and what you plan to play this month. You can like and share this video if you enjoyed it, subscribe to my channel for more JRPG content like this, and ring that bell to get notifications on whenever I post so you don't miss a thing. You can check out more videos here, and you can find me on social media on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, all at JRPG Jungle. Links to those will be in the description below, and until next time, thank you, bye!